I'm sure you know by now that my cichlids are nastier than yours, and it's been a while since you've had an update, so let's take a look at my 5 Nandopsis haitiensis, better known as the black nasties.
It's time to get nasty. Wait a sec, this tank looks like shit. I'm gonna do a quick makeover. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, let's try this again. Sexy intro. It's time to get nasty. That's much better. This is what fish tubers do before each video, by the way. You think our tanks always look pristine, but before we ever shoot a single frame, we've already done a water change, rearranged the sand, cleaned the glass, and given our fish a pep talk, like this one.
Dejen su tan adorables y traviesos. Es hora de mostrarles a todos mis espectadores el diablo que llevan dentro.
If you aren't familiar with black nasties, they're the meanest cichlid alive. And I've got 5 of them. Used to have 6. Don't know what happened to number 6 because he just disappeared. Corpse probably devoured by the remaining 5. Anyhow, 5 now. I was whining in a prior video about how slowly they're growing, but in the past few months they've hit a massive growth spurt. And when I say they, I actually just mean this guy right here. All of a sudden he's like twice as big as the other inmates. Are they just slow growers or females perhaps? I'm thinking the big guy must be a male, but he's still pretty small to tell. But he's huge compared to what he used to be before he started working out and putting on all this muscle. He's starting to get that really cool trail on the dorsal fin too, like the mature ones get. And you'll see some mature ones in just a second. So this is a 75-gallon rimless tank with a lid, which is awesome for him right now, but it won't be long and it'll be way too small and I'll have to upsize it. And they're so mean you can't keep more than one of them unless you're going to breed them. Then you can have a male and a female, sure, but sometimes even that ends up in disaster. See, they've got a lot of pent-up anger, and the best way to work it out is sometimes just to kill everyone else, even if it's their significant other. But it can work out with the male and female pair sometimes. Check this out. This is David Quarel's Happy Black Nasty family. See what I mean about these guys? When they hit maturity, they're absolutely stunning. In a kind of insidious way. Like Hannibal Lecter in a wig and a nice dress. Beautiful in some ways, but scary as hell in others. Especially the eyes. Can't you just picture them glowing in the dark? You're all alone and the only thing you can see is these 2 eyes peering back at you in a sea of darkness. And you know nothing good at all is coming up for you next. Kinda like this video. This pair is just bred, so they have a bunch of juvie psycho nasties swimming all around them. They're probably about the size of my juvies. I know they're pretty rare to find in the fish hobby, so people that want them will snag these babies up as soon as he tries to sell them. But the thing is, how many fish keepers are crazy enough to want one of these and this is a big and, keep them properly in a big tank all by themselves? I'm just keeping 1 male, and I feel like I'm going to have a hard time rehoming the other 5 as it is, let alone 50 of them. So I don't plan on breeding him, but I'm sure David has a market just waiting for his. I find it really interesting that these ultra-aggressive fish don't eat all their fry, don't you? I mean, I guess it's pretty common in nature that really terrifying creatures, like the wolverine for instance, don't just kill all their babies or the species would just disappear. But it's still amazing to me. Just swimming around with ma and pops, no big deal. Probably don't get many snuggles, but maybe they do, I don't know. Really cool fish though, you have to agree, right? Of all the fish I own, I'd have to say that the black nasty is probably the coolest one. Well, I take that back. Hey, what's up, Percy? You've met Percy, the wild Colombian Oscar, haven't you? this guy's sitting at the top of that list of the coolest living fish. And I don't see him losing that spot anytime soon. If you want to know why he's so cool, check out this video all about him and how he turned me from an Oscar hater into one of the biggest Oscar fans of all time. You're a good boy, aren't you, Percy? Yes, you are.
Until next time, that's going to be a wrap.